Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoTrendTV. I'm your Prajesh again from Chandra Hyundai Coimbatore showroom today, and I'm here with the brand new Hyundai Grand i10 NIOS Corporate Edition. This Corporate Edition is based on the Magna variant of the Grand i10 NIOS and adds a few additional features over the regular Magna variant. First of all, in terms of exteriors, you can see that there is not much of a change. You get the very same halogen headlamps with LED DRL on the edge of the cascading grille. You also do not get front fog lamps, typical to the standard Magna variant. However, you get LED indicators mounted on the ORVM and body-colored door handles. Even though you get the typical i10 badging on the C pillar with glossy black finishing, there is no black masking on the A or B pillars. Moving towards the back, you get to see that this is just a typical Magna variant. You get the very same tail lamps which have halogen units, and additionally on this Corporate Edition, you get the corporate badging on the right side of the tailgate. All the variants get the standard NIOS badging at the center of the tailgate just below the Hyundai badge. This car gets reverse parking sensors as standard, however it does not receive a reverse parking camera. And you can also see that this car also lacks rear windshield wiper, washer and defogger. Another addition to this Corporate Edition are these new design 14-inch steel wheel covers. These are the exact same steel wheel covers seen on the mid-spec variant of the Hyundai Aura.
These steel wheels provide a unique look to the car.
So that was all about the outside. Let's get inside.
Yes folks, I am inside the brand new Hyundai Grand i10 NIOS Magna variant based Corporate Edition. This here is a limited edition which adds certain bit of accessories over the regular Magna variant. Well, starting with the steering wheel, of course, it looks exactly the same as the regular Magna variant. That's because you do not get a leather wrap. And the good thing is that you get steering motor audio controls, which are again exactly the same as the regular Magna variant. You do not get cruise control. Cruise control is available only on the topmost variant. Well, coming to other features, you get the headlamp stalk on the right side and the wiper stalks on the left side. The instrument cluster too looks exactly the same as the regular Magna variant. Well, let me just turn on before we turn on the power. I'll just show you the key. This here is the key for the Magna variant based Corporate Edition, and it looks exactly the same as before. You also get a trunk opening button apart from the central locking. So let me just slot it inside. And this is how everything looks like. Well, of course, this here is an accessory limited edition Corporate Edition special touchscreen infotainment system. This is not a part of factory fitment, and it looks reasonably slick even though it has the brand name of Hyundai. It's a good thing that this system is connected to the steering mounted controls, because that would be silly if it is not connected to steering mounted controls. And this system, even though not being the slickest, it has a bit of lag, but the audio quality is expected to be reasonably good because it gets 4 speakers. This unfortunately does not have a reverse parking camera. However, this car as usual gets reverse parking sensors only as standard. Well, this here is the instrument cluster. It is clear and there is no fuss at all. You get the central MID, unlike the top spec variants which get the speedometer itself in a digital format. So that was all about that. You get the typical tachometer on the left side. All the other details including distance to empty, everything is provided on the MID. So that was all about that. And coming to the right side of the steering wheel, you get the typical headlamp leveler scroller over here. That is quite nice. Coming back to the center console, of course, you may see this touchscreen system changing displays. It seems like this system also has USB mirroring for your smartphone. So it is quite a handy setup, despite the fact that this does not have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. And you can see the Kenwood branding over here. So the audio quality is expected to be rather very good. Now coming lower down, you get the manual AC controls. Of course, all the buttons and levers in this car are of solid quality, and the fit and finish is absolutely excellent. You can see this pattern on the left side of the dashboard, which is again the typical trait of the Grand i10 NIOS and the Aura as well, and this provides a different kind of feel. The same pattern could be found on the door pads as well, so this adds a sort of funky ambience to the cabin along with this white finish. So that was all about that. This here is the 5-speed manual transmission. Unlike the top spec variants, this gear lever is rather plain to look at, and even though it is slick to operate, it is just about a budget kind of design. This here is the large storage bin for your smartphone, and you can easily plug your smartphone for charging through the USB port over here or using the 12-volt charging socket. that was all about that. Now behind the gear lever you get 2 cup holders and this slot over here for your small coins, and there is the handbrake lever. The rear passengers also get 2 AC vents, which I'll show you once I get to the back seat. So that was all about the front. Coming to the roof, you get the typical day-night switch for the IRBM, and the sun visors are of standard size with only the passenger side getting a vanity mirror. Coming to the driver door, of course, this variant does not get the metal finish door handles. However, the overall quality is very good despite the lack of such niceties. You get all 4 power windows, with the driver window getting one touch down function. However, there is no up function, which is quite fine. The surprise is that this variant also gets power folding ORVMs, which is quite nice to have. Well, of course, you also get electronically adjustable ORVMs, and the steering wheel is adjustable for tilt, no telescopic. However, the driver's seat is adjustable for height as well. This car also gets a height adjustable driver's seat. Let me just show you the lever. So that is quite nice and comfortable as well. Now let's just get to the back seat. Yes folks, I am now in the back seat of the brand new Grand i10 NIOS Corporate Edition, which is essentially based on the Magna variant, and this is how the dashboard looks like. With the touchscreen infotainment system, it looks better than before, and the good thing is that this touchscreen system is also connected to the steering motor audio controls and also has USB mirroring for your smartphone. So that was all about the dashboard. Coming to the back seats, of course, the seats are exactly the same. You get the very same robust and good quality fabrics. As you can see, the pattern is rather robust and nice to feel as well. The legroom is really very good, surprisingly good. In fact, it is better than the Hyundai Venue as well, so that is quite nice. Management of space. The doors are of good quality, the door pads, the materials, everything is good. However, as you already know, there are no soft touch materials or leather or any sort of padding on the doors or even on the dashboard. Despite that, the fit and finish and overall quality is very good. Coming to the center console, of course, you get 2 AC vents, which are rather small, but still they do the job of say additionally cooling the cabin, especially for the rear seat passengers. You also get a 12-volt charging socket just below that, and that's it. The overall space comfort over here is very good. The support is surprisingly good. I would say that these are the best supportive seats, especially the back seats, in this price category of B segment hatchbacks. Well, apart from that, everything is pretty much standard. You do not get adjustable headrests for the rear seats, let alone the front seats. Only the top spec Asta variant gets adjustable headrests for the rear seats. So that was all about that. Now let's take a look at the boot space.
Opening the boot of the Grand i10 NIOS Corporate Edition, well, you get to see the exact same 260-liter capacity boot space. It is rectangular and very well shaped. In fact, it is slightly larger than any other mid-size B-segment hatchback. However, you can see that the loading lip is quite high, which means you have to lift your bags. And under the boot floor is a 14-inch full-size steel spare wheel, which is a really good thing, especially in the hatchback segment. And of course, just like any other B-segment hatchback, you can also fold flat the rear seats using the tags on the shoulders. And yes, this Corporate Edition also gets a rear parcel shelf. So that was all about the boot space. Let's now talk about the pricing and conclude this review. Yes folks, that was all about the brand new Hyundai Grand i10 NIOS Corporate Edition. The aim of this variant is to provide a more value for money package with some most preferred features at lower costs when you compare with the Sport variant. For an average mid-size hatchback buyer, this variant offers a touchscreen infotainment system, power windows, dual airbags, ABS with EBD, power folding ORVMs, remote central locking, and some stylish looking wheels. This variant also offers an air purifier as a part of the Corporate Edition package. And yes, this Corporate Edition is also available as an AMT variant. So do let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this Magna variant based Corporate Edition. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.